Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NM Watch and I'm back with another Casio review, right? So Casio watch review. So first thing first, I'm so sorry that I've been absent for about 1 week. I've been busy with work, and you know what, we in Malaysia we have just started. This is actually the third day of the MCO, Movement Control Order 3.0 or 3.1 or 3.2, I can't really remember. So it doesn't really matter to us right now because we are technically stuck in our houses. We can't really go anywhere, but it is all for the, you know what, the purpose of reducing or stopping once and for all the COVID-19 infection in our community. So, and for that, yeah, I salute our government's effort, but it is also up to us, the citizens of Malaysia, to rise up to the challenge and stay at home, right? So as for you guys, for my subscribers, of course, in Malaysia, in Singapore, and all over the world, COVID-19 has been a hassle to our lives, but still, we as content makers, so we think that, you know what, let's just stay home and relax and enjoy our watch reviews, right? So this time around, this is the subject for today's review. This is the Casio AE1200. I can't really remember the exact model name, but we will check out what's in the box later on, and we will have the model number. But this is essentially your typical AE1200 Casio AE1200 Royale, but in a black case and in a green bezel, which I think looks absolutely awesome, right? So let's check out what's in the box. But before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. I am wearing my Casio GWB 5600 that I've recently done a full review, and I've swapped out the bezel to this AliExpress metal bezel, and I've added in some 22mm strap adapters from Vario Singapore, and I've put on this NATO or no elastic strap from Cullinan Watch Shop, which for me looks absolutely gorgeous, guys, right? Anyway, I've done a full review for this, the watch, the bezel, the adapters, and also the strap. Yeah, you can check them out in my video archives, right? So your usual typical Casio box. This is a, you know what, it actually didn't come in this way. It was flat packed to save a bit of the shipping price. So yeah, I just put it back to make it to become a box, and it of course comes in this white sleeve. And let's see what's inside the okay, so this is a super duper thick manual of Casio model number 3189C299, and we have the whole stuff that you can read if you really want to read them. I normally don't read them, these things. So warranty certificate from Poco Time in Malaysia, and I think they have given me a 1-year warranty. Can't remember, but it is stamped 17th of May 2021. Alright, so the model number for this particular piece is AE1200WHB 1BVDE. Okay, so that is very long, but yeah, it is what it is. So let's put it on inside the box and let's check out what do you get for your money. So talking about the price, so this thing, you know what, Casio AE1200 normally costs about $20 to $30. I've bought mine. I bought myself one in the gray colorway, and with the stainless steel metal bracelet, which I absolutely hate because that thing is a hair puller. So when I saw this Casio AE1200 comes in a NATO style or two-piece strap, I was like, oh, okay, that is interesting. And right, so, and the price was very good on this one. I think I've got for a promotional price for just under 19 bucks or 18 bucks, I can't remember, at about 70 ringgit in Malaysia. So I've quickly pulled the trigger, and boom, yeah, I think I'm in love with this green thing, right? So let's do some dimensions, right? So this, you know what, so the Casio AE1200 is normally very light, lightweight watch. So on this pin configuration, it weighs just under 40 grams, very light. And the let's check out the dimension, right? So sorry guys, I'm a left-hander, but using the caliper on my right hand, so it is going to be looking a bit weird. So the diameter is 39.5. The thickness, right? The thickness is 12.7 millimeters, very thin, and the lug to lug is about 45.0, so very nice. Oh, the lug width here is 18 millimeters, which is a bit annoying because this is quite a large watch, guys. 42 millimeters, it looks large, and when you pair it with the 18 millimeters lug width strap, it's going to be looking a bit funny if you don't have this, what do you call this flange, or this this bigger portion of the strap. So that is why when I had my silver color AE1200, when I put it on a NATO strap, on an 18 millimeters NATO strap, it looked a bit weird. But I just thought that what if I get the black case version, and what if it looks better? And you know what, I've put it on a NATO strap and it still looks a bit weird. So that is why, if I am to buy another aftermarket strap for this particular thing, I am going to go for this style of strap where we have this 18 millimeters width, and it protrudes out to maybe about 24 or 23 millimeters, so it kind of giving it a much more streamlined look. Right, so okay, so what do you get for just under 20 bucks? Of course, plastic case, green bezel. They also comes with there is another model that comes with a green case with a black bezel, but I think green case is a bit too much in my opinion. So you have this world time and also the illuminator writing. Initially, when I saw the advertisement in the I think I bought this from Lazada Malaysia. So when I saw this in Lazada, I thought that it was written in gold color, but it's not. It is apparently green, but a much lighter green compared to this bezel. Right, so the theme continues. The green printing continues in this 10-year battery writing inside the watch, water resistant 100 meters, and all the functions. All the functions are also written in green, and including that minute track on the inside of this huge minute tracker. But the only printing that breaks the not breaks the symmetry but breaks the color here is that Casio, which is written in dark or in silver color, which looks a bit odd because I would have gone for a green to match with the theme of the watch itself. Right, so your usual features, we've got the time keeping mode here, and of course my time zone is similar as Singapore, so I've selected the I've set it to Singapore time zone. And of course in this mode, so you can just scroll through this and you can see that we have, I think, four time zone, right? So I've put New York, London, what's that, Paris, and back to Singapore. So you can scroll up to 4 different time zone. But if you want to check out another time zone, you can just push again the mode button, and you can see there are tons of other different region here. You can scroll through, right? So, and the good thing about the AE1200 is that when you are scrolling through, for example, this is a Bangkok time, so Bangkok is 10:56. They are 1 hour late compared to Malaysia, and we are and this big what they call minute indicator and hour indicator here shows the exact time in Malaysia, right? So, and of course that that world map there is functionally useless, but a nice thing to have, right? So next up is the alarm. So I've put on this chime every single hour, and we have 1 alarm, 2 alarm, 3 alarm, 4 alarm, and 5 alarm, right? So so alarm, 5 alarm, and 1 for this alarm for this chime every hour thingy. And we have, of course, a timer function, a stopwatch function, and again back to the your normal time, right? So let's check out the loom, right? So yeah, it's not going to be the loom, but still we're going to have the light button here is on top, on the top right corner, and we have that amber lighting. Yeah, that is very cool. It stays for about 4 seconds, I guess. Yep, let's try it again. 1 2 3 4, boom, right? So that is a very good illumination, not as bright as the illuminator version that some Casio have, but still very very good nonetheless. Okay, so the crystal, you're not gonna get any sapphire or even mineral crystal at this price point, so it is your typical plastic crystal that you can buff out if you wish. So you know what, the ones that I gave to my kid is totally scratched up, so that is one of the reason why I've got myself another one. Right, so let's check out the strap. This strap, right, so it feels like a NATO, but a bit it's not really that soft, right? So you can see that, yeah, it's quite scratchy, but it doesn't really, it's not going to be hurting your wrist anytime soon. But yeah, I have no idea how long this thing would last, but I think it would perform much better if you are to get your AE1200 in the resin band, because those resin band are going to break in 1 or 2 or 3 years. But if you have nylons, they will stay much longer. If this is the one and only watch that you have in your collection, right? So yep, they've got this, I don't know, faux leather. This thing would probably break off in 1 or 2 years, but this nylon is still workable. So you have this polished unsigned buckle here with some sort of a fixed keeper here, and this movable keeper here. So I reckon someone with up to maybe as small as 6 inches wrist and up to 8-inch wrist would be able to fit this watch on their on them. All right, so how cool is that? You know what? what is cooler than a Casio 1200? Of course, another Casio 1200. Right, so I'm gonna be calling this a Casio 1200 AE1200 Royale Black Forest. Alright, so because we have this black strap and black case, and we have this green, so it looks like a forest in my mind, at least. Right, so what do you guys think of this? I don't know, it's quite rare. I can't really find any top reviewers on YouTube talking about this particular version, and yeah, I think they are the ones to check out. So if you are quite bored with the silver color version, this one might be should be on your radar as well. Right, so what do you guys think of this type of review? Please give me a thumbs up if you want to see more future reviews such as this one. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe, guys. Bye bye.